right? Okay, so yesterday we learned the rational indexes and we have learned the third forms, the root, the square root, the cube root, the fourth root, the nth root. Okay, so we have learned that the purpose of the nth root of a number is actually to cancel out the power n of that number. Okay, if there is a power n, okay, and then you take the nth root, then you just cancel out the power n. Okay, the purpose is like this. Okay, and I also introduced you that the third form, okay, the root form, this symbol, okay, is actually not convenience for you to do calculation. Okay, but what is more convenient for you to do calculation is to change this third form, this nth root, to be a fractional index. So that is power 1 over n. Okay, when you have changed the third form to be index, then you may use the laws of indexes to do further calculation. For example, in this case, when it is power 1 over n, then the n and 1 over n can be multiplied together, n times 1 over n, okay, because the power of power is equal to the product of the powers. Then you may find that it is just equal to power 1. Okay, that is just a. Okay， 嗱呢個就係我哋琴日學咗嘅，即係個 n 次方根呢一樣嘢啊。OK， 咁啊，即係其實咧等於1 over n 次方咁樣樣。咁頭先講咧就係話咧，如果你將嗰個symbol 嗰個符號係維持喺 n 次方根呢個符號嘅話咧，其實就唔方便我哋計算嘅。咁點解唔方便我哋計算咧？因為咧我哋嗰啲 laws of index 咧，其實係用唔到嘅。但係當你轉佢做1 over n 次方，即係分數次方嘅話咧，咁嘅時候咧，我哋就可以用嗰啲 laws of index 咧，無論係次方再次方變翻到次方相乘又好，或者第二個 term 有同一個 base 嘅，我哋次方相加相減都好咧，咁都係可以做到 laws of indexes 嘅。所以我哋記住我哋嘅目的咧，就係要將嗰啲根號 ，OK 次方根號咧，將佢轉翻做分數次方先嘅 ，OK 得唔得？然之後我哋先可以有繼續嘅計算咁樣樣。OK， 好啦，琴日呢一個咧，其實就係基本上就係第一呢一個 properties 嚟嘅。第二嗰個係咩意思咧？就係咁樣樣咯。嗱，如果有一個咧 ，so if we have this a to the power， sorry a nth root of a and then to the power m，then it is actually equal to this a to the power 1 over n and then to the power m, right? And we may multiply the powers together. Okay, so that becomes a to the power 1 over n times m. That becomes m over n. Okay, so that is like this. But sometimes it comes to you like this. We have an nth root of this number, and the number is an mth power. Okay, mth power, a to the power m, and then taking the nth roots. Then we may change the nth root to be a fractional index. So that should be like this, power 1 over n of the a to the power m. 嗱，你睇清楚邊個先邊個後，係嘛？兩個唔同嘅，即係兩個出現嘅時候唔同嘅。但係當你轉咗去做 n 分一次方之後，我哋可以將啲次方乘埋一齊嘅話咧，我哋就可以發覺咧，原來佢哋根本個結果咧就係一樣嘅。Okay, so both of them will result in a to the power m over n. Okay, which means that no matter you're writing a to the power m over n, then it is actually equal to the nth root of a and then to the power m. Or you may interchange the power m and the nth roots. So it is equal to a to the power m and then that's just like this, a to the power m and then taking the nth roots. Okay, so that is exactly the property in number 2 here. Okay, so that is what we are going to do here. Okay， 咁簡單嚟講咧就係咧，其實講真啦，有啲乜嘢新嘢咧冇嘅，只不過咧就係將嗰啲 n 次方根轉到做分數次方，就係咁啦。OK， 就係咁嘅啫。好啦，咁我哋睇一啲 examples 咯。Example 1， 嗱，我不嬲都覺得咧，我都講過好多次啦。其實，如果個 base 係數字嘅話咧，我覺得係難少少嘅，因為咧你要諗究竟我哋需要轉到去做一個乜嘢嘅 base 咁樣，即係要轉 base 啊，要諗轉 base 呢樣嘢，我覺得係即係難少少嘅。不過好彩嘅咧就係咧，佢出嚟出去都係嗰幾個 base 嘅啫，嗰幾個數字嘅啫。For example，without using a calculator, find the value of each of the following expressions. Okay, so we have 36 to the power 1 over 2. We have power 1 over 2. Okay, if we can change the 36 to be a square number, then the square and the power 1 over 2 can be cancelled by each other. OK， 如果個36可以寫成一個2次方嘅數嘅話咧，咁就好啦。咁嘅時候咧，個2次方同埋1/2次方咧就可以互相抵消啦。嗱，所以咧雖然係未必諗到，但係咧唔係完全冇方向諗嘅。佢有個1/2次方俾你，我哋咪就係諗將個36變成一個 square number 咯。但係36就係6 to the power 2, right? Okay, so that would be like this, and then we'll get 6 to the power 1. Okay, because 2 times 1 over 2 is 1, or just 6. That is the answer of part A. And then 125 to the power 2 over 3. Okay, 嗱呢度咧小心啲啦，我哋究竟睇個2定係睇個3咧？我哋係想整走啲分母嘅，得唔得？永遠都係想整走啲分母。但係而家呢個咧，呢個分母係3啦，即係3/3咁樣啦，係嘛？我哋要俾個乜嘢次方佢，先至可以乘走咗呢個分母3咧？咪就係俾個3次方佢咯。即係話咧，如果我哋可以將呢個125寫成一個3次方嘅數嘅話咧，我哋就可以 cancel 走呢個分母呢個3次方啦，1/3次方啦。OK， 咁但係咁啱125咧，係咪可以寫成5 to the power 3 and then to the power 2 over 3? And then when you multiply the powers together, you get 3 times 2 over 3 becomes 2, and 5 to the power 2 is just 25. Okay, so that is how you can, without using a calculator, to get this type of answer. If it is a fraction, it is also like this. You just focus on the bottom part of the index, 次方嘅分母嗰部分。OK， 我哋係要想辦法整走呢一個分母嘅。呢個分母係3嘅話咧，所以我哋想辦法要喺將嗰個括號裏邊，即係27/1咧，變成一個3次方。OK， 咁如果你諗得快嘅話咧，應該即刻諗到噶啦。咁但係咧，如果你未諗到嘅話咧，我哋就會將個27係咪變成3嘅3次方？呢個1點算啊？1咧係可以寫成1嘅乜嘢次方都得嘅喎。1嘅任何次方都係等於1嘅。我哋今次咧為咗配合下邊呢個3次方，我哋將1咧寫成一個1嘅3次方，令到佢可以咧。係咁樣抽咗出嚟嘅1/3嘅3次方係嘛 ？OK， 上下都有一個3次方嘅話咧，我哋就可以咁樣做啦。And then to the power -4 over 3。OK， 好啦，跟住咧，我哋就可以變成一個1/3嘅次方乘次方 3 times -4 over 3。OK， and then when you cancel out the 3, you get 1 over 3 to the power -4. Okay, power -4. And then you know that when it is negative index, you just change the fraction upside down. Okay, so it is actually 3 to the power 4. That is equal to 81. Okay, so that is like this. That is how we can do this type of calculations without using calculator. To cancel out the fractional index is the main purpose of this example. Is that okay? Okay, so now I would like you to do the instant drill number 1. Okay, so please really write down the steps like this. Okay， 嗱你寫到呢一個即係轉翻做一個啱嘅次方嘅話咧就得㗎啦。其他啲 step 可以唔使寫嘅，但我要見到係你識得將嗰個數字轉翻做一個啱嘅次方咁樣樣。Okay, so I give you 2 minutes to do instant drill number 1.哇，咁快嘅你哋做晒啦已經。非常好啊！啲同學咧，其實咧快過我嘅，我希望你哋咧，即係如果係跟到嘅話咧，你係一路可以 keep 住即係做晒啲 classwork 先嘅 ，OK？ 直至到即係如果你有啲咩問題嘅話咧，咁就聽一聽咁樣樣就 OK 噶啦 ，OK？ 得唔得？即係如果你完全跟到我明白晒、掌握到嘅話咧，我都唔 expect 大家係100% 喺度再聽一次我講嘅嘢嘅 ，OK？ 得唔得？但係你要做到。完全跟到，如果有啲即係有啲位，我話要特別留意嘅話咧，咁就聽一聽 ，OK？ Okay, let's check the answers. Part A. So 81 to the power 1/4. Okay, so I want to change the 81 to be a power 4 number. So it is actually 3 to the power 4. Okay, to the power 1/4. Then when you multiply the index together, it becomes 1. Okay, index 1. So the answer is 3. And then part B, we have 36 to the power 3/2. So I need to cancel out the power 2. Okay, so I need to change the 36 to be a power of 2. So that is 6 squared to the power 3/2. And then when you multiply the index together, you get 6 to the power 3. Okay, and 6 to the power 3 is equal to 216. That is the answer. And then part C, we have 1/8 to the power -2/3. I want to cancel out the 3 here, so I need to change the number to be power 3. Okay, so 1 can be written as 1 to the power 3, and then 8 can be written as 2 to the power 3. Okay, and then just copy this. And then when we have written the upper part and lower part both power 3s, then we can take out the power 3. Okay, like this. And to the power -2/3. Now we can multiply the index together. 3 times -2/3 becomes -2. Okay, And then if it is negative index, you have to make the fraction upside down. That is 2 over 1 or just 2. Okay, to the power 2. That is equal to 4. Okay, are you correct? 睇下先。大部分同學都做到㗎啦。Okay. Oh, next.我呢度暫時冇啦，教埋啦。Example 2呢一個咧就係教你撳機嘅啫，其實。咁大家都要識得點樣撳機嘅喎。OK， 咁啊27 to the power 703。Question asks you to use a calculator. Okay, and if you have a calculator, you will find that there's a button like this. Okay, the up. That is an arrow pointing upwards arrow. Okay, that means the power. So what you will type in the calculator is 27 to the power bracket 7 over 3. Close bracket. Okay, and then for part B 嗱呢度咧嗰啲次方根嗰啲咧，我就真係建議大家咧係將佢變成一個分數次方先至撳機，得唔得？即係你化簡咗先。Okay, so that should be equal to 37 to the power 1 over 5, and then to the power 2. Okay, and then you just multiply their index together, becomes power 2 over 5, and then you just do the calculator 37, this symbol, bracket 2 over 5, close bracket. Okay, so that is like this. This is part B, and so on. 嗱，總之個關鍵就係要將嗰啲次方根嘅符號，將佢化成分數次方先好撳機，甚至乎先好計數。OK， 嗰啲係完全唔方便我哋計數嘅。我從來都唔會用計數機嗰個嘅次方根號嘅，我從來都係用咧呢一個分數次方嘅，得唔得？從來冇用過嗰個掣嘅我。OK。根號嗰個掣啊，即係次方 n 次方根嗰個掣冇用過嘅。OK， 但係咧而家咧我就唔俾時間你做 instant drill number 2啦呢一個。OK， 咁因為呢個係撳機嘅啫，咁你可以翻去自己試一試撳翻嘅。好啦，跟住咧我哋跳一跳咯。呢一個咧就係一個 loss of indexes， 就我哋喺琴日做咗好多嘅，不過我哋喺初中做嘅時候咧，全部都係整數次方嚟嘅。OK， 無論係正整數又好，負整數又好，零整數都好 ，OK， 個次方都係整數嚟嘅。咁但係喺高中 Form 4打後嘅話咧，嗰啲次方咧就可以係分數次方，但係佢哋嘅操作咧係一模一樣嘅，係嘛？啲 loss of indexes 係一模一樣嘅。OK， 咁所以咧我呢度咧就唔多講啦，我哋直接去啲 examples 睇下咧啲題目會點樣問你咯。OK，example 3。Simplify this and express the answer with positive indexes. Actually, you just do the same thing as it is an integer index. Like this, okay? 第一樣嘢我哋 check 下有冇根號先。Okay, do we have the nth root symbol here, the third symbol? No, then that is good. But we have a power. A bracket power, then we have to share this power to each part inside the power first. So I just keep the first part unchanged. Sorry. And then times the x can share the negative 1 over 3. And then the y can also share the negative 1 over 3. Okay, just like this. 好啦，嗱，跟住咧有啲同學咧可能 都仲有少少 confusing 嘅咧，就係咧呢個我哋使唔使咩拆括號咁樣㗎？呢度係唔使嘅喎，因為咧佢哋唔係用加號減號冧埋一齊嘅話咧，全部係乘嘅話咧，其實只不過係咁樣嘅啫。x to the power negative 1 over 3 times y times x to the power negative 1 over 3 times y to the power negative 1 over 3。OK， 全部都係乘咁樣嘅啫。咁嘅時候咧，我哋就可以 rearrange 過佢啦，重新排列，即係 x 還 x 乘 ，y 還 y 乘，係嘛 ？OK， 個諗法就係咁樣，你可以唔使寫呢個 step 㗎啊。OK， 但係我想講清楚俾你聽，其實係點樣做緊嘅啫啲嘢。OK，so y times y to the power negative 1 over 3. I just rearrange the order of the terms, okay, such that the x terms are grouped together and y terms are grouped together. And then we have two terms of x multiplying together, and then we just add their indexes together, negative 1 over 3 plus negative 1 over 3, okay? And then times y to the power, again, we just add their indexes together. The first index is 1 plus negative 1 over 3, okay? And then we just simplify the index. It's x to the power negative 2 over 3 times y to the power positive 2 over 3. But when you have negative index, you need to change it upside down, okay? So there's a negative index for the x. So we just change it 1 over x to the power 2 over 3. And then times y to the power 2 over 3. When you have a number multiplied to the fraction, then you just multiply number to the top part of the fraction. So the final answer will be y to the power 2 over 3 over x to the power 2 over 3. Okay, so that is how we can do this with positive indexes. Okay, 呢啲題目 loss of index 嘅題目，你寫啱咗個答案就已經攞滿分㗎啦。OK， 任何一個 step 都可以 skip 嘅，得唔得 ？OK， 喺考試裏邊啊，考試測驗裏邊。OK， 咁但係功課嘅話咧，咁就請你寫多啲 step 先。OK， 淨係呢份功課嘅啫，得唔得？我聽日會俾功課嘅。OK， so I will continue to talk about the remaining questions tomorrow. Okay, and do you have any problems? If you do not have any problems, then that is the end of this lesson, and you may leave now. Goodbye.
老師，我想問咧，嗰個係咪嗰個 UT 嗰個底分係計錯咗？係
冇錯，之前計錯咗嘅。咁
我而家所以其實計翻個比例，我而家重睇就可以睇翻新嗰個分數，係咪啊？
我改翻啱未㗎？我都唔記得咗添，死啦 ！Form 4。
你慢慢啦，只係我想問翻，如果咁樣照合理化嘅話，係咪我個 UT 比例個分數會高翻少少？
係啊，冇錯，一定高翻啲嘅。
好，
係啦。
唔該老師，
OK，thank you。
拜拜。
拜拜。